So, we got a side quest.
A hunting ground. Varl said there's good machine hunting across the river. A brave trail. Should be a cache of dream willow up there. No dream willow. Just a few shards. Giving the fish plenty of warning. So they woke up.
Also, hunting grounds are extremely nice for farming EXP.
That'll help. Might be a cache of dream willow along that brave trail.
What the frick game? It buffered the input for extremely long. And there it didn't grab.
Strange. Looks like someone swapped all the dream willow in these caches for shards.
You're back.
I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the dream willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
You say someone named Jun might have some dream willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers. And sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
So, I recently have taken off one of my CPU fans. So now I'm a bit worried that it's not getting cooled enough. But that is why it definitely is getting cooled enough and I shouldn't worry. But that is why I will tap out every now and then to just see if everything works. And hello there, Grumpy. I have played a ton of this. If you have questions, feel free to ask, because this game is amazing. With every little bit I can help you to enjoy this even more, I'm glad to help.
Place here. But who won? Brave arrows in these machines. Must have caused a stampede. These machine tracks lead into the ruins.
And this is also not New Game Plus, this is a fresh Let's Play, since my second one was a New Game Plus, and having to play it with the end-game weapons, it was quite quick. Oh, and that is nice, because I'm also not super far in. I'm about, I just got the second armor set. Also, now I will probably be side questing for the next hour or two. I think I have 6 side quests stacked up.
Fresh as it comes.
have to defeat those two. It's gonna be rough. My very first mistake I did in this game was not using the weapon system right. Because you have two trap systems. Einmal these wire traps, and even so, yeah, the game did once try to teach me and I didn't listen. But if you just set up a field before you fight these big chunky boys, you know, these sawtooths, you should have a decent time. Like, they still gonna manhandle me if I'm not careful. Right. Especially the rope caster. Like, sure, these wire traps are nice and everything, but the rope caster is a weapon I greatly underestimated.
That's a machine I can't override. Not until I've learned more.
My favorite first skill is triple shot arrow. So I can take my hunting bow that deals way more damage than my normal one. Triple stack the arrow. Fully charge, aim for the weak spot. Nice little burst damage of that.
Slow and quiet does it.
Make sure the other guy doesn't see me. Stab. No. Rage 2? Oh, that was this, gosh, I haven't heard that name in ages. I didn't play it, but I saw a let's play of it. It's not a game for me, but definitely a decent game. Like, everyone I have seen playing that had a really good time. Because an arrow...
Your business.
There it is. Let's get the weak spot handled. But Horizon currently holds my spot for best game of all time. Since I find the story in this is extremely well written. And also the combat is extremely engaging. Okay, this is a bit lame, of course, but I later when I have stronger tools, this will look way... Ooh. This will look way better. Especially when I have learned more about the hacking system. Like that I can override machines and stuff. And make them my companion for a little bit. Hell yeah. Man, I'm glad that recently OBS had this upgrade for Nvidia streaming. How do I get up there? Because when I first played it, this was one hell of a blurry mess. But now with the new codec, it's actually extremely nice as a watching experience. How the frick do I get up there? Oh, it was getting quite loud. And you know how certain noises, you don't mind if they get loud, but if they have like a certain numb or high-pitched sound, I got a lot of headaches, and I figured that maybe it's one of those quiet noises that I blind out and don't really pay attention to. Is it this way? And so I figured, like, I have two fans on my CPU, or had two fans. How the frick do I get up there? And the one that I currently have on it is an extremely old one. From Be Quiet. I got that thing like 6 or 7 years ago. And that thing is still going strong and quiet. Eh? Oh,
You're
okay,
that brave
okay.
who was outcast. What are you doing here?
Your friend Den told me to come find you. Why are you up there?
The Sawtooth ripped our packs from us. Me. Us. Without weapons, this was the best we could manage. Thank you so much for destroying it. Now we can get home. One thing, you won't tell anyone you saw us here, will you?
I didn't. At least, not your friend. Need any help getting down?
We'll go back on our own. Don't take this the wrong way, but maybe we shouldn't be seen with you, or they might figure us out.
Smart guy. The old one is actually the one that is currently saving my brains. Supplies, fast travel. Because it's extremely quiet. That thing can even run on full speed, and it will not even, your brain will not even notice it. But the new one that came with the new cooler, since I had to switch to a Ryzen series CPU,
Tasty.
and that new one was quite annoying. So I already make it run at 60% max, because it would else be unbearable. But now I've completely took it off just to see if my brain relaxes, and my brain definitely has relaxed. Where do I go? I guess I'm just gonna mountain goat this part. Because I do not see where I have to go, and I'm supposed to be up there in that watchtower. There should be some climbing path somewhere. Some little climbing challenge. But yeah, in general, fans... like I recently read a piece on if maybe you can lubricate... come on, get up here. GPU fans, but the general consensus is the word, I think. The public opinion is that it's better to just replace it, especially since fans are not that expensive, right? Because like 10-20 bucks, and GPU fans often are even cheaper. Singular, not the 3-pack. But yeah.
You're Orn? Aren't you a little young to be a sentinel?
You can
Yeah,
talk.
this is...
Fair. The war chief
If
had
you
me
want,
bring
I
you these
can go
fire
into
arrows.
detail about
Send up a
why
signal
this
the
is my
moment you
most
see
favorite
anything
game.
suspicious, all right?
I
It will
know,
even be
I'm
spoilerless.
young, not stupid. If they come back,
Just be safe.
the trip down's the best part.
Because if you think about it, my previous game for best graphics in general was Crisis 3. Crisis 3 is just an action shooter. You can get it for PC for quite cheap, like I think even $2.50 or $3. And it still looks stunningly. And I'm not talking about the remastered, I mean the base game that came out in 2013. And it was my standard for all media gaming, because how big was it? Like 12 gigabytes? And it would have these extremely realistic moments where your brain would actually think you are looking at a real life image or photography. Then for story, what was my story game? To be honest, I'm not a story game enjoyer.
Save this for later.
Oh. Let's help those guys out, eh? Oh no, they are bandits. So.
Not possible.
But yeah, in terms of story writing, I'm more trained to judge movies. But I only have one rule for games in general, in terms of gameplay and story, and that is a universe has to create its rule set, and then later on that rule set shouldn't be broken. Like for example, normally a game like this doesn't merge high tech and this medieval theme very well. But at the very start, when Aloy falls down the ruins and everything,
This is where it ends.
there are the rules. No, I didn't hit the head. Okay. There it is established that it's basically an old civilization having providing this world with all of this new technology. So from that perspective, it makes sense. There were now something like
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
some miracle tech introduced later. That would irritate me, but this game doesn't have it, since the MacGuffin mechanic is introduced also at the start. Where is it? Her focus, the little chip thing you plant on the ear. And even so, I should criticize the game for such a little thing. Like, just imagine what technology would be needed to provide that amount of power. You would have to... Like, it would have to link to your brain. Not to even start with the power consumption and everything. But then we can say it's a sci-fi fantasy, so it's future tech. That is fine. Especially with all of these machines running around. And then you just listen to the dialogue that everyone has, even those random grunts. Everything sounds immersive. Or as something people would say, not something... flavor text is barely even there. Especially once you meet Tersa, the monarch. Like, she does no bullshitting with you. Or in the other monarchs as well. And man, is Rost your godfather. Is he written well? Like, I kinda wanna meet someone that actually is that would have a problem with Ross, because I would kinda wanna hear what he has to say, because it's, man, is, who cannot love Ross for who he is? He's so kind and mighty at the same time. And humble.
I found your friends, you know where. They'll be back shortly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a relief. You won't tell anyone, will you?
Relax. The matriarchs are up singing the Hymn of Atonement. I think you're safe.
You're right. The hymn atones for all of us.
Then instantly let me warn you that you should not touch Last of Us 2. Or, before you touch Last of Us 2, you should write down everything you like about Last of Us 1, put that paper away, and then after you have finished Last of Us 2, see how much Last of Us 2 changed. Or what the beliefs are that Last of Us 2 wants you to think. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
Not even that, it's just,
Some things are beyond our control. There was a time I would have called that a good thing, but
like, it's really hard to not to straight up influence, you know? Because if someone has you want to play a thing, that's completely nice. Like, it's like building something yourself. Like, having an experience for yourself is definitely necessary. But, or shouldn't be avoided. But... Ah, yeah, right, she is somewhere up there. How do I get up there? But then, Last of Us 2 has this weird phenomenon where it absolutely dumpsters over all of its previous cast, and people love it for it. It's as if Luke Skywalker suddenly became a Sith Lord, and everyone would like that for a fact. And it is so weird, but an interesting social experiment in a way.
And you brought the signal arrows to Orn?
I did. Kind of hope he never has to use them, though.
We stand agreed. It is a poor war chief who has a craving for war. For now, all I ask of our braves is that they are ready. I thank you for your aid.
Gosh, this game is so cool. So what do we do next? Oh, let's fast travel. But yeah, so the sheer mix of having stunning graphics, a really well written story with, like, I always say, games can get away with B movie or C movie scripts just because they can tell a lot of its story through its environment, plus player engagement into a game. Also allows for more leeway.
Are you Salai? Jan said your niece may have come through here. Nakoa.
I've got nothing to say about that.
Please, I only want to help. I'm a seeker headed north. Jan wanted me to help find her. Anything you tell me stays between us.
I gave her supplies for the journey. She was headed for Day Tower, looking for Zaid. Nothing I could say would stop her.
Oh, maybe one tip, one thing I should influence in your Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn is the talking system, because sometimes you get across a dialogue that gives you a strength choice, a hard choice, or an intelligence choice. And on my first playthrough, the intelligence choice made Aloy look like a complete arsehole. Like a selfish prick that doesn't care for anyone else besides herself. So I would strongly advise take the other twos. Yeah. They are way more enjoyable and give you a protagonist that will actually be likable.
Is there anything you can tell me about Day Tower?
It's a Karja fort, right at the border. Bastards used to gather Nora captives there, so they could ship them to Meridian for slaughter. I told Nakoa not to go. What's a lone Nora gonna do there? But she wouldn't listen. All she can think about is finding Zaid.
What do you know of Zaid?
He's a rabid animal, a murderer. The worst of the Red Raiders. Killed my brother while poor Nakoa watched from the shadows. Even as I begged her not to go, part of me wanted her to. I need him dead as much as she does. You can't imagine what it's like. He mutilated my brother. And yet he walks free among the Karja.
I understand. Better than you think. I'll look for Nakoa when I reach Day Tower.
I'm not sure you can reach it. I've heard they closed the gates because of this corruption among the machines. But Maria might know more. Just don't mention why you're asking.
I won't. I promise.
So what else is close by? Luck of the Hunt. Boar skins. Oh, I hate bandit camps. In general, when I had a less powerful PC, bandit camps would completely kill my FPS. But what would save my FPS is the setting I read wrong, is here model quality. I thought that would be general model quality, but this on low, like, definitely saves a lot of performance. Yeah, have a good rest, sleep well. Soon it's Christmas, so I hope you have some friends you can hang out with or some family, and have a good time. And if we don't see each other, also have a happy new year. And most importantly, have fun playing this game.